Jhund movie review, a sports film that tell you a lot about the game of life. In movie Jhund, former sports coach Vijay Barch invests his time and his hard-earning money to train underprivileged kids in football to keep them away from drugs and crime scenes in Nagpur's underbelly. Watch the video till end and don't forget to like the video. Jhund movie review. Welcome guys to another video. In my last video, I gave the review on movie The Batman. In that video, I also compare the new Batman with the last one. You can click on I button or in description to get that video. In Jhund, there is a pink and white wall with iron fencing in the most parts. It has a gate which is locked and is being guarded to a bar people from the adjacent slums to across over the other side, where the educated and wealthy families dwell. That image metaphorically indicates the zone that this film is venturing into. Nagraj Popatrao's Jhund is not a outright sport biopic, even though it follows the usual beat of a good sports drama. The film is a commentary on what we as a society can do to help the have-nots, identify their plus points and cross the boundary to leap onto other bridge side. Amitabh as Vijay Board. Vijay Board has trained countless street kids in football and formed an NGO, Slum Soccer. Speaks adequately about it is a crucial part of the film. Although the proceeding in this piece began at the modest pace, they pick up wind no time. Vijay Borade is on the cusp of retirement from his job as a sports professor in college, but is no mood to hang his boots yet. He is motivated enough to conduct adult education classes in his house for the locals at his own expenses. When kids in a neighboring slum catch Vijay's attention while playing football with a plastic barrel, he begins to coach them in the game, which gradually distract from their life, which is riddled with a crime and drug addiction. But how far does he really go? Do they really give up their life in the dark alleys of crime and addiction? Do some of them or all of them get a chance to leap onto the other side? All this and more is answered through in the near 3 hours running time of the film. As a writer and director, Nagraj Popatrao managed to hold one's attention for most part of the film. However, the pace slackness in the second half. One of the centerpiece of the film is the subtlety with which several issues including caste divide, social judgment, class difference, economic difference, and women's education. The downside is that some of these issues divert the attention of proceeding, breaking the overall rhythm of the story. Words are seldom sufficient to describe how wonderful Amitabh Bachchan assesses the role he chose to play. This time, he is a retired sports professor who, despite hurdles and financial shortcomings, invests himself and his hard-earning money to protect and nurture kids from the slum of Nagpur. What else gets your attention is the confidence with which over a dozen kids and a young adult. Hope you get a clear picture of the film. This once dramatic sports film, which may not have the typical thrilling movement around every corner for you, but the point it tries to drive home will definitely kick you inside hard. Welcome.